The incredible success of the 50 Shades saga has brought to light the once underground kinky community. Following the relationship between college graduate Anastasia Steele and young business magnate Christian Grey, the trilogy is famous for its explicitly erotic scenes featuring elements of sexual practices involving bondage discipline, dominance submission, and sadism masochism, BDSM. From handcuffs and chains to latex and whips, the saga, written by E.L. James, has brought to most sex shops in London a 50 Shades themed merchandise. Earlier today, we went to speak to Benson, the owner of renowned sex shop Clone Zone in Soho. He says he has seen an increase in BDS equipment purchased since the book's sensation. But has the relationship between Anastasia and Christian made BDSM more acceptable?
Definitely, it's got to a wider audience through that movie, and therefore could be more acceptable, I suppose. It's because there's many different degrees of BDSM, so I think in a way it's probably made it in a mild way, you know? It echoes in the toys ranges that are out in the stores. You know, they're very basic. If you look at the BDSM world and the fetish gear and everything else, it's really serious. There's a lot of money invested in the kit because it is that serious for the individual. The 50 Shades of Grey product range was really quite twee. You know, handcuffs, a little whip, a blindfold, a bit of fur. Yeah, and it was all kind of like very, you know, just touching the surface because it was safe, that kind of thing.
Vanilla or not, 50 Shades of Grey has made $571 million worldwide, and with a whopping $146 million over the first weekend debut, 50 Shades of Darker seems to be as promising as the first movie. But the audience is divided. Are you guys going to go and watch 50 Shades of Darker?
No, probably not.
Why not?
It's not my type of movie.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it.
You are?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, it's interesting.
No, I'm not.
No.
Why not?
Because we are English literature graduates.
And we thought the books were terribly written, and the fact that they made that much money is embarrassing. I think so long as things are done within the confines of a loving, trusting relationship, it's fine. But I don't think...
The book does not represent BDSM in a very nice light, because if anything, he's actually quite abusive.
It represents subservience in a way that
she's not necessarily...
compatible with that.
Yeah, whereas BDSM is supposed to be a very willing relationship between two people, and that people enter knowingly, and Anastasia Steele is incredibly
and she has no
innocent
agency at all.
So
it's good for people to be more open-minded about alternative lifestyles, but I don't think it's a good
it portrays
representation of that community.
No.
Whether chains and whips excite you or not, 50 Shades Darker is out in most London cinemas. Isabella Cordo, back to the studio.